Good morning. Good morning, guys and gals. This is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels. And I'm just enjoying me a grande pistachio cream cold brew coffee. That tastes really good. Hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. I also picked me up some McDonald's. I think there's a hash brown in there, and there's a sausage cheese McMuffin. I was trying to get the sausage sandwich from Starbucks. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Ellie's Adventures is in the house. And what does Ellie's Adventures say? Oh, love you forever, Lone Wolf. Oh, thanks, Ellie. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I was trying to get the breakfast. I got my Starbucks pistachio cream cold brew, but they didn't have the breakfast sandwich I wanted, so I picked me up at McDonald's. Pretty good. Thanks for stopping by, Ellie's Adventures. Let me show Ellie's channel here. So if you guys aren't familiar with Ellie's Adventures vlogs, go check them out. They're pretty cool. They were nice enough to stop off by my live stream here. So make sure you go check out. If you end up liking the content of Ellie's Adventures right here, make sure you give them a like, comment, and subscribe. What are you going for in the Super Bowl, 49ers or Chiefs? I am pulling for the 49ers only because I think a lot of people think the Chiefs are going to win. This year's Super Bowl's interesting, Ellie, because neither team looks at themselves as an underdog. I think the Chiefs are trying to paint a scenario that they're an underdogs, but I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't think the rest of the country believes the Chiefs are an underdog either. I'm sure a lot of people are favoring the Chiefs to win. So that's why I'm pulling for the 49ers. Neither team looks at themselves as an underdog. I think if I'm not mistaken, the 49ers shelled out a lot of money for the defensive line on the 49ers. But since both teams are really, really good, I'm hoping for a really close Super Bowl game. So both teams are really, really good. So I will be really surprised if the Super Bowl is not close this year between the 49ers and the Chiefs. Some of my teams that didn't make it into the Super Bowl, when Dan Campbell came on Hard Knocks with the Detroit Lions, I've been a longtime Denver Bronco fan, and I've been a longtime Indianapolis Colts fan. But I've been a Denver Bronco fan longer than I've been a Colts fan. I live here in Indiana, so I am pulling. So next year I'll be pulling for the Indianapolis Colts, and I'll be pulling for the Denver Broncos, and of course I'll be pulling for the Detroit Lions. Now the newest team I've become a fan of is obviously the Detroit Lions. When Dan Campbell first took over the head coaching job of the Detroit Lions is when I became a Detroit Lions fan because I watched them on Hard Knocks and fell in love with the Detroit Lions. I think the Denver Broncos are going to be better next year. I also think the Detroit Lions are going to be better. And of course, since I live in Indiana, I hope the Indianapolis Colts are better this next year. Yeah, on these live streams, I'll talk about a variety of topics. The only reason I got on this topic is because this channel right here asked me about the 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl game coming up this weekend, Super Bowl Sunday. So, of course, my favorite college football team to root for is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And yeah, when it comes to Notre Dame Fighting Irish, I follow football, and when it comes to University of Indiana, I try to follow the basketball more than I do the football. But when it comes to football, I follow a lot of Notre Dame Fighting Irish football. And of course, when it comes to the pro football, I'm following the Colts a lot. I'm following the Broncos. And then my newest team I'm following will be the Detroit Lions. So that's pretty cool. But, and my daughter's the one that got me hooked on cold brew coffee. This is pistachio cold foam cold brew coffee. But yeah, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. I looked at my YouTube analytics for this channel, the Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels channel, and I still got subscribers coming and viewing my channel. And I have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you to you new subscribers that just came on. I appreciate you. You guys and gals rock. Thank you to my subscribers who've been with me a really long time. But thank you also to my new subscribers. I'm at 1,000. I think it's either 1,003 or 1,004 subscribers. So I'm excited about that. So thank you to my new subscribers. I appreciate you. Let's see what Ellie's channel just wrote. For me, the Australian basketball, the Iowan Hawks, I have waited for years. Oh, wow. So that's over in Australia. That's cool, Ellie. Yeah, there you go. It's so funny. Like I said, I've been a longtime Denver Broncos fan. And I had some cousins that were Pittsburgh Steelers fans while I was growing up. And, of course, the Steelers had won 6 Super Bowl titles. So so Pittsburgh Steelers fans were really having fun during the Terry Bradshaw era. Anyways, getting back to my channel, Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels, I was looking at my analytics, and it said... I mentioned my new subscribers. It showed the viewership of subscribers, but there's 100% non-subscribers watching my channel, which is really cool. That's really awesome. 100% of non-subscribers watch my channel. I'm not sure what they're waiting for as far as why they haven't subscribed. But I'm still plugging away, I'm still making YouTube videos, but it's been a while since I've done a live stream. And since I was up this Saturday morning, I decided to do a live stream this morning. But anyways, that kind of blew me away when I looked at my YouTube analytics. 100%, at least recently, 100% of my viewership has been non-subscribers to this channel. So that's wow. And what did they watch on this channel? They watched a lot of my reef Playa Car videos. So I have a feeling a lot of people are searching to go to Playa Car, Mexico. I did like 2 or 3 videos of Playa Car, Mexico video. And so a lot of my viewers, at least this month, 331 people tuned into my channel this month. And out of those 331 people, it looked like 100% of them were not subscribed to the channel. And a lot of them watched the Playa Car de Mexico videos that I made. A long time I have waited. Lone Wolf, my friend. Right on. Oh, yeah. This channel's right. Sometimes on my live streams, I'm sitting by a campfire or I'm building a campfire on my live stream. So yeah, 100% are non-subscribers. They've been watching my channel. And then, like I said, they watched a lot of my Playa del Carmen, Mexico videos. And then I think the third video they watched was my indoor, outdoor concrete little fireplaces that you can use indoors and outdoors. So they watched that video. So I love YouTube analytics because it lets you know what time people are viewing your channel, which is really cool. Kind of shows the time your viewers, most of your viewers are up watching your videos and content. And sometimes it'll even track the anyways, it's cool. There's all kinds of analytic information there on YouTube analytics. So if any of you are thinking of building a YouTube channel, make sure you are very passionate about what kind of content you want to bring to your channel. You're more likely to post more content. In my case, I started to fall in love with travels. For a while, this channel's name used to be only Lone Wolf's Bushcraft. And I started falling in love with traveling. I started falling in love with making traveling content. So then I changed the name. I didn't change the whole name. It used to be just Lone Wolf Bushcraft. But then I changed it to Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels because I really started loving traveling. So, and I'm not sure how soon I'll go back to Mexico or Peru. Those are the two places I've traveled to the most. I've always enjoyed my Mexico travels. Sometimes when we travel to Mexico, we do the all-inclusive resorts. One of my Mexico travels, I took 2 weeks in Mexico. The first week I stayed at an all-inclusive resort. And then the second week I stayed in Sayulita, Mexico at an Airbnb. It was very nice. I was up on the hill on an Airbnb when I was in Sayulita, Mexico. And whenever I wanted to join the nightlife, I would just walk down from the hill from my Airbnb. My Airbnb also had a pool. The neat thing about doing an Airbnb is it had a living room, it had a kitchen, it had 2 bedrooms, and just outside my door was a pool there. And if I went up the steps, was a really nice balcony. But that Airbnb was really, really cool. It was like I want to say it was like a 3-level Airbnb. And then on that 3-level Airbnb, at the very top was a huge terrace you could stand on and look out. So, yeah, my Sayulita, Mexico Airbnb was really, really cool. And I'll probably do the same thing if I ever go back to Sayulita, Mexico. I'll probably even try to rent the same Airbnb. I mean, it was really, really, really cool. But like I said, I add travels to the title of my channel because I really enjoy bringing you guys travel. I enjoy making travel content, and I still enjoy the outdoor content too. I'm still going to bring you guys outdoor content where I'm building a campfire and you guys can hear the nature in the background. But I really, really enjoy bringing you guys the travel content. Really cool. But yeah, when I looked at my YouTube analytics, I was really surprised to see 100% of my, at least lately, in past analytics I've looked at, it's been half subscribers watching and half non-subscribers. But this month, it was almost 100% non-subscribers who were watching the content of this channel, which is cool, which I'm grateful for. So one of the ways you can help out any YouTube channel, or a cool way to help out any content, or to help out any YouTube channel, a really cool way is to, of course, watch their videos. And then another cool way to help out any YouTube channel is you leave a comment, or you drop a like, or you subscribe to the channel. So those are cool ways to, for all your favorite YouTube creators, I didn't have appreciation. I'm about to take a bite of my breakfast sandwich here. Oh my God. That's really. This is a sausage, cheese, egg McMuffin. Really, really good. Gotta take another bite. Sorry, guys. That's one good breakfast sandwich. So, like I said, wow, that's really good. So, like I said, a best way to help out your favorite YouTubers, of course, is you like, comment, and subscribe to the channels. And I didn't have appreciation for all the hard work YouTubers put into their videos. It wasn't until I became a YouTuber that I really appreciate all the hard work YouTubers do for both their content or when they go live. It wasn't until I became a YouTuber myself. I started this channel back in 2017. Sometimes I also will make food vlogs as well. So I'm eating breakfast and I'm doing a morning live. As you guys can tell, I really enjoy my breakfast sandwiches. Oh my God. Nothing but delicious goodness there. Sorry. And I do make noise when I enjoy my breakfast sandwich. It's just really, really good this morning. I don't know why. It's been a while since I've had one of these egg McMuffins, sausage egg McMuffins. Sometimes when I've not had a particular food item, it's been a while, I'll really enjoy it. Man, that's one good breakfast sandwich. I'm also a big movie buff. And so I fell in love with movies even more after becoming a YouTube creator. Because basically, when you're a YouTube creator, you're the writer, the producer, the director. And what's funny, before I started this channel in 2017, I thought about it for 4 years before starting in 2017. And I wish I just went ahead and started it. So if anything's holding you back from creating a YouTube channel, don't hold yourself back. Now I've heard stories where people have made 2 YouTube channels, and maybe they try to make all their mistakes on the first YouTube channel, and then the second YouTube channel, they put their more polished content on that channel. I just don't have that kind of time. I'll give a shout out to one of the people that I'm subscribed to, Darren Dobson. I think he's got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 YouTube channels. And like I said, I don't have that kind of time to run 3 or 4 YouTube channels. I just only like running one YouTube channel. But who knows? Maybe I would if a lot of YouTubers, it depends on the audience's reaction to their content. I also see those people who built their YouTube channels. A lot of it's about consistency. So, how often do you throw a YouTube video up? Some of the channels I'm subscribed to are like trying to build up smaller YouTube channels, help smaller YouTube creators. Uh, I think YouTube is still a very popular platform to be on social media. Um, some of the other YouTubers I follow are now starting to do TikTok as well. Um, I just think it's wild how fast you can grow an audience on TikTok. That's kind of wild. I believe you can grow if your content's really good and your storytelling's really good. I believe you can build a pretty big audience on YouTube here as well. Um, but I don't know what it is about TikTok, man. I also have a TikTok channel, but I'm using my TikTok channel to send people here to my YouTube channel. Because on my TikTok page, I actually have a YouTube icon that people can click and it'll take them here to the YouTube channel. Um, but yeah, I build up my audience a lot quicker on TikTok than here. But anyways, like I said, the channels that I do see grow here, they are they consistently post. So, or any YouTube channels I've watched grown recently, they are consistently posting. So, I don't know why I was wearing this bad boy. So, anyways, they are consistently posting, and some of them are, like I said, some of the channels I've been watching recently are, they do various different things on their YouTube channel. I think there's one time they're just shooting the breeze with their audience and they're playing a game, or sometimes they're kind of singing and doing karaoke stuff on their channel. What other things are they doing? They're basically bringing smaller YouTube creators together and kind of forming a YouTube community, which is cool. So, on both platforms, on both the YouTube and the TikTok, I've gotten to know a very large Filipino community, which is really cool. And I want to say it started. I want to say it started during the pandemic, where during the pandemic is when I got to know a lot of the Filipino community here on YouTube. And then now, as far as the TikTok, that was after the pandemic, is when I ran into the Filipino community on TikTok. There's some really awesome Filipino YouTube creators, and there's some also awesome Filipino TikTok creators as well. I don't know how they do it. Some Filipino content creators, both on YouTube and TikTok, seem to do live streams around the clock. I got a job during the day, Monday through Friday, and pardon me, I just don't have. Oh my God! Like I said, I work Monday through Friday during the day, so I could not live stream around the clock for sure. At least not me. But like I said, it's really wild. I literally almost see both TikTok and YouTube channels almost doing live streams. It seems like to me around the clock. So I'm like, oh my God, where do these people get their sleep? So sorry to go off on the live stream tangent there, but I just wanted to tell you guys and gals what I was observing on both platforms, both YouTube and TikTok. So, but yeah, sometimes you guys will find me live streaming here, and that's another thing, or I guess that's another rule of thumb. If you eventually your audience will get used to the exact time you live stream all the time, and anyways, you can build up a community if you live stream consistently. You can really build up an awesome YouTube community of your own. So that's I think that's the key word: consistency. Lifetime or lifetime. live streaming often on a regular basis can help build your YouTube community as well. And like I said, for this month's analytics, I noticed 100% of non-subscribers are watching my channel, which is cool because it still helps the channel. So, but I want to say at the end of each live stream, I'm always asking my audience to like, comment, and subscribe. And I think it because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. But of course, when you're just starting out building your YouTube channel, it's really got to be content you're passionate about. Because, I mean, I have a feeling if you're passionate about whatever content you're creating, you're more likely to produce it more often. And in my case, I've been dealing with family stuff or taking care of family. So work and taking care of my family members have, but also to be honest, there have been times where I could have come on live or build content, and I was just taking a break from YouTube. So with my channel, I'm very famous for taking breaks or going on hiatus and not doing a live stream for a while or not building content for a while. I've been known to take YouTube breaks. And sometimes that involves me getting more busy with work or getting more busy taking care of family members. So, but if I'm honest with myself, sometimes there are plenty of opportunities where I can make content and I just I just feel like taking a break and I'm not making content and I'm not live streaming. So, but yeah, no matter what social media platform you pick, I still think YouTube's a great way to reach a larger audience, though. Um, I mean, I can't see, I don't have a looking glass to see what the future is going to hold. But I think YouTube's going to remain a pretty strong platform because not only is there YouTube, but there's also YouTube TV, which is ironically, I'm subscribed or I actually have YouTube TV streaming at home. So, and then I think there's a thing called YouTube Red. Anyways, YouTube TV is really cool because there's lots of live, there's movies, TV shows, TV series. And once again, this is YouTube TV. And lately, what I've been watching on YouTube TV, I've been watching a lot of sports. So that's the main reason I picked up YouTube TV is, I was watching all my favorite sports on YouTube TV. But anyways, this is still a really strong platform. YouTube is. So it's just, at least for me, for social media, YouTube's going to be my main place where I'm putting my content. So now I do notice other creators do have other areas where they put their content. I haven't really checked into Patreon. Patreon's interesting. I'm always hearing different creators talk about Patreon. And I guess what they do, maybe they throw their content on there first so the Patreon audience can see it first. And then that content will eventually hit their YouTube channel. So, so far I've not messed around with Patreon at all. But it is interesting. And then there's other social media platforms that I haven't checked into also that content creators are putting their stuff on as well. I have never messed with Twitch either. Twitch is a platform. I notice a lot of video game creators are on Twitch. Now I knew a guy, I believe he was a video creator, and he had content on both Twitch and also YouTube. So, but the YouTube community I'm a part of, some of them are bushcrafters, campers, outdoors people, and then some of them are gamers. And then some of them are also channels that are dedicated to building up smaller YouTube channels. So that's the YouTube community I'm a part of, and they all have different. They're all from different genres in the YouTube community. What's some of the content I watch on YouTube? I still watch bushcrafting. I still watch outdoor content. I watch sports content because on YouTube, especially if they're talking about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, I'm watching that. Sometimes I watch different videos that talks about different places I could travel to. So, but of course, if I end up having any travels come up, I'll always let you know here on this channel if I'm going anywhere. For a while there, almost in the middle of every year, I was going to Mexico. I was either going to Cancun, Playa de Carmen, Puerto Vallarta, Sayulita. So those are the places I was going to in Mexico. I want to say one of my Peru trips, I went to Paracas in Peru. And sometimes I go to San Bartolo Beach whenever I'm in Peru. And I'll always give you guys heads up if I got a travel thing I'm going to. So you always will learn what that is. So I usually make a quick small video when I'm telling you guys the next place I'm traveling to. I usually do that, give my audience heads up. But I'm so glad I came on this live because I'd stayed up real late, chilling with my family. We were watching TV really, really late. We were watching this show called it was on Peacock. I also have a streaming thing, Peacock streaming service, and we were watching this show called Trader. And they all sit at this round table in this castle, and they have to figure out who are the traders. And like I said, the show's called Traders, and they hold this whole contest in a castle, which is super, super cool. And once again, it's on Peacock. And so I stayed up real late last night because it was a pretty good show. And it was really, really, really cool. And once again, the show's called Trader, and the people on the round table are supposed to find out who the traders are. And then the traders pick which person they're going to take out. And anyways, I know so far the people at the round table haven't found out which the traders are yet. So I have to keep watching more of it to find out if they discover who the traders are. And once again, the show's actually called Traders, and they have in a castle in the streaming place that it's on Peacock, which is cool. I don't know why I told you guys about that TV show I was watching. I think it's because I stayed up late last night. But so anyways, I woke up this morning, right? And I think I woke up about 8 a.m. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to keep staying up or go back to sleep. So I decided to go back to sleep. And I think I only laid my head on the pillow for about maybe 30 minutes and realized, okay, I'm not going back to sleep. So then I decided to run to Starbucks and get me a cold brew coffee. And then I was going to get a breakfast sandwich, but ended up going to McDonald's since I didn't have my breakfast sandwich at Starbucks. I'm really addicted to cold brew coffee now. So once I picked up my breakfast items, I said, you know what? I think I want to go on live here. So, and mainly because I hadn't gone live with you guys and gals in a while. So yeah, I just need to do more live streams. I need more live streams. I need to do more content. And like I said, it's just too easy. It's way too easy to take breaks. It's just way too easy. Um, but yeah, the way most social media platforms are, you usually get rewarded if you go live often or you're throwing content on your channel. You usually get rewarded for that. Very rare, and I don't know how rare it is, but it's pretty rare. If you're constantly making content for your channel and also going live often, it's pretty rare not to build an audience. It's super rare. Um, and then, like I said, I waited 4 years before I started this channel in 2017. So, whenever I come across someone that's thinking about building a YouTube channel, I really try to tell them to um, find out what they really, really like. And for me, I thought it was just going to be outdoors. And yeah, I still sprinkle outdoors on my channel. But then when I found out I had a love for travel, is when I decided to make Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels. So still love the outdoors. Still love the travel, man. I think I'm about 8 years away from retiring, which hopefully 8 years goes pretty fast. But yeah, I'm about 8 years away from retiring. So I'm pretty excited. Super excited about that. But yeah, I could about kick myself for not starting this experiment earlier than 2017. But what's it saying? You can't cry over spilled milk. That's funny. But I got to meet a lot of really neat YouTube creators, and it's so funny. We're all spread across the world. Some of my fellow YouTubers are from Australia. I have a few. I have one YouTuber that's from Canada that I know who's pretty cool, and I think there's some that live in the Boston area that are YouTubers. Um, One of the Boston YouTubers I follow, out. I think his channel's called Out Until Further Notice. He's traveled to Thailand a lot, so I've never been to Thailand. Now, one of the places I would like to go that is on my bucket list is Japan. I don't know if I'll ever get to go to Japan, and I actually love sushi. Um, that would be a once in a lifetime trip if I ever traveled to Japan. So I don't know if I'll ever make it to Japan, but if I did, I'd be really psyched. My wife's part Japanese. She's Japanese Peruvian. Uh, I have a sense she's not like, as far as I know, she's never talked about traveling to Japan, mainly because we travel to Mexico and Peru a lot. Um, I'm fascinated with Japanese culture. Um, Man, it's just a lot of respect. Japanese culture, it seems like it's surrounded by a lot of respect. There's a lot of respect in Japanese culture, so it's kind of wild. But American culture is cool. I mean, we're like a melting pot, and I do think our diversity is our strongest strength. Um, I don't know why I'm going this way with the live. Um, this is kind of an open live. So, anyways, I think our strength is in our diversity. Um, and sometimes we're getting Americans sworn in. They're becoming brand new Americans. I mean, I was born here. Um, I'm awfully fascinated with immigrants that immigrate to the United States legally, and it's so amazing. They take, they take their pledge and they become U.S. citizens for the first time. And that's got to be pretty exciting. And like I said, I really think America's strength is in our diversity. The cool thing I learned from traveling around the world is you find out people from different places around the world have the same hopes and dreams you do. They want to take care of their family. They want to take care of their friends. And I wish more of the world could travel and just see that the human hearts and human beings have the same hopes and dreams of just wanting to build a nice life. Most people around the world just want to take care of their friends and family and just build a really nice life. And I don't know. I just really feel America's strength really is in its diversity. Um, it's really wild. I mean, and like I said, I wish people could travel more. Um, and one of the travel things I used to watch is Anthony Bourdain when he would do his travels, and some of the people Anthony Bourdain traveled all around the world, and he would go to all these different places around the world. Of course, I loved it when he went to Peru because he got to eat fresh ceviche, lomo sentado, roast con pollo, foods that I eat whenever I go to Peru. But he went to a lot of different places, tried a lot of different things. And what was so gracious about Anthony Bourdain is some of these people were fixing him food, uh, you know, and he was so gracious in trying new things. And I love and sometimes he goes, sometimes you got to have a lot of bad meals before you run into an amazing meal. Anthony Bourdain used to say that. And sometimes I'll still go rewatch some of these old Anthony Bourdain videos or content he made for CNN for traveling around the world. I just really love that he risked having a lot of bad meals so he could run into really good meals. I love some of his content from Tokyo too. That was pretty cool too. He would have I think he went to like a 500. I think it was a $500 meal in Tokyo from a sushi. Of course, you can have sushi way cheaper than that in Japan. But anyways, I liked how gracious Anthony Bourdain was to his hosts, no matter where he was at in the world. If someone was on, preparing a meal for him and drinks, and he just seemed to have a really good time. I think he even did some episodes in Vietnam as well, and those were neat episodes because a lot of the young people that were really, I think there was large age groups of young people living in Vietnam, and so it's interesting. His travels there were very, very interesting. His Vietnam travels, and of course, his Peruvian travels were interesting as well. Anthony Bourdain. Anyways, I like the graciousness he did with his hosts, no matter where he was at, where they went. No matter what restaurant he went to around the world, or sometimes he went into people's homes around the world, and they were trying to fix the very best of what they had in their home or restaurant. And I just love the graciousness that Anthony Bourdain did when anyone offered him something to drink or offered him to fix him a meal. Um, I don't know, man. Just I'm so kind of sad that Anthony Bourdain's gone because this guy still would be making content from around the world, and so many stories are not going to be told now. So, but some people are picking up the mantle. There's other chefs. I want to say one of the chefs that appeared with him in some of the episodes is going around to places around the world. But it's just not the same because Anthony Bourdain, um, I think I got one of his books on audio where I hear him explain the restaurant business and stuff, Anthony Bourdain. So I got it on my phone here. So I don't know. I really wish Anthony Bourdain was still alive because, I mean, yes, there's plenty of food channels out there that still travel around the world, but Anthony Bourdain sometimes would really go to out remote places that might be fixing really, really good food. That's what I liked. And I'm sure all the chefs that appeared with him in all of his different episodes, you know, Anthony, parts unknown, I'm sure all of his chef friends miss him a lot, Anthony Bourdain as well. And he just had an amazing food palette, Anthony Bourdain did. And like I said, sometimes I throw food vlogs out there too. I want to say some of my short videos shows me and my daughter. Me and my daughter had this awesome brunch not too far from San Bartolo Beach at a restaurant called Pereire's. And I think we went there in the early afternoon and had brunch. And then I think later at night, we ended up having a LoNe pizza. And LoNe is kind of like a pork that was on this pizza, and it was really, really good. I had never had a LoNe pizza, and that also was in the San Bartolo Beach area in Lima, Peru. If traffic's not bad, I want to say it only takes about maybe 40 some minutes to get to San Bartolo Beach from Lima, Peru. Yeah, since I haven't traveled in a little bit, I think it's been months since I last traveled. Anyways, I think my wife and daughter, I'm going to stay here in Indiana, but next month, they're taking my mother-in-law back to Peru. I wish I was going with them. The reason I'm not is because I've started a new job. So I don't have enough leave to go with them to go travel, but I wish I did because then I'd be making content from Peru. So, but yeah, during some of these live streams, you'll see open live stream talk with you guys like this. And other times I'll be showing you what I'm eating and drinking and also building a campfire at the same time. You'll see that. And then, like I said, on my analytics, it was showing 100% non-subscribers watching this channel, which I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that you guys are watching the channel. Man, I've got to meet, my YouTube community pretty much is all walks of life. And almost pretty much from every nationality is in my YouTube community. So, pretty wild. And we're all in different time zones. So sometimes when some of my fellow YouTubers are live on TikTok or live on YouTube, it's at all different time zones. So it's really, really wild, especially if I'm watching a YouTube creator from the Philippines. So I want to say they're like 12 or 13 hours ahead. I think it might be 13 hours ahead. So I think the Philippines is, 13 hours ahead. 12 or 13, I can't remember exact. But anyways, they were hours and hours ahead of Indiana time. So that's kind of wild. That is really wild. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys and gals. Thank you to this channel right here. Thank you, Ellie's Adventures, for popping into the Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels channel. Make sure you guys and gals go check out this channel. Thanks for stopping by, Ellie. I appreciate you. Once again, this is Ellie's Adventures. Make sure you go check out that content. Once again, if you end up liking if you end up liking the content of this channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to that channel. Appreciate you, LA. I appreciate you stopping by LA's Adventures. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next live stream, or I'll see you in the next content I throw up. It could be I could end up throwing up a YouTube short. I could end up throwing up a YouTube regular video, or it can end up coming on live stream here. Anyways, thank you to even the non-subscribers who watch the channel. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for subscribers for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers who've come on board. Thank you to my subscribers who've been with me a really long time. Anyways, to all my audience that's out there watching this channel, my name's JR, and I can't wait to come back here on live or throw up some content for you guys and gals. Anyways, hope you guys and gals are end up staying well out there. And I'll either see you in the next live stream or in the next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Later, Gators. Cheers. Take care, guys and gals. Anyways, hope you have a good weekend. Also, make sure you enjoy the Chiefs and 49ers this Super Bowl Sunday. And don't forget of all the really cool commercials they show in between, during halftime. That's what the Super Bowl is famous for. Of course, I hope it's going to be a really close game between the Chiefs and 49ers. But don't forget to look at all the very fun. And I think the halftime show, Usher's doing the halftime show. But I saw a funny thing from Ted Nugent that said, and it was on Ted Nugent's Instagram, if you want a real halftime show, just call me. And that was from Ted Nugent on Instagram. I'm sure Usher's going to put on a good show. There's a lot of young people. I think they're in their 20s now. But anyways, there's a lot of young people that Usher was really big, maybe during their middle school time. But anyways, Usher is a good performer. I believe Usher is doing the halftime show for the Super Bowl. Make sure you get all your snacks ready. Make sure you sit down with a lot of friends and family and watch the Super Bowl. And don't forget, there'll be a cool halftime show by Usher. And then also, don't forget about those really, really funny Super Bowl commercials. They're hilarious. They cost a lot of money for those businesses that are going to end up, it's big bucks. There you go. I appreciate that, Ellie. Anyways, don't forget about those really funny halftime Super Bowl commercials that are hilarious. Anyways, hope you all have an awesome weekend. And I also hope it's a really close game between the Chiefs and 49ers. I actually hope it becomes a really historic game, or even a legendary game if it stays close and comes down to the wire. I would even love it if it went into overtime. Would be awesome in the Super Bowl. That'd be wild. But anyways, it makes both teams, both the Chiefs and 49ers, have really good defenses. I am anticipating a really close game. I hope I'm right, because it's way more fun to watch a close Super Bowl game than a blowout. So, but like I said, Chiefs and 49ers, the Chiefs try to paint themselves like they might be the underdog, but I don't think a lot of people around the country are buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't think hey, Brett, how's it going there? Brett says he hates the Chiefs. That's funny. I don't dislike the Chiefs. I just laugh that some of the Chiefs are looking themselves. I don't believe it. Even if the Chiefs try to say that some people are looking at them as underdogs, I disagree with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are trying to pull wool over people's eyes. I don't think anyone believes that the Chiefs believe that they believe they're underdogs. He says Raider fans hate the Chiefs. That's pretty funny. Make sure you check out this channel also, Brett Glasgow channel. Make sure you check that channel out as well. Anyways, I didn't buy it when some of the Chiefs try to paint themselves as the underdog. I don't think they're the underdog. If you any true football fan that follows the NFL football, and I'm not going to say I follow every single game, but when some of the Chiefs try to paint themselves as the underdog, true NFL fans do not believe it. We do not believe for a second that any Chief really thinks they're the underdog. And then same thing for the 49ers. The 49ers spent way too much money on their defensive line, so they don't view themselves as the underdog. So that's why I'm anticipating that it should be a very close. I'm pulling for the 49ers. Usually I try to pick the team. I'm sad that my Detroit Lions aren't there. I'm sad that my Denver Broncos aren't there. And I'm sad that my Indianapolis Colts aren't in the Super Bowl. But like I said, the only reason I'm picking the 49ers is I really think the Chiefs are. I usually try to pick which team I don't think is really going to be the favorite. And even if someone tries to tell me some of the 49ers are the favorite, since I do follow NFL football, I'm sure some people will pick the 49ers to win. But I have a feeling that a lot of people think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. And they have experience, right? The Chiefs have been there before. And so I think the Chiefs are going to be very confident in the Super Bowl, but I also think the 49ers are going to be very confident in the Super Bowl. Like I said, both football teams do not look at themselves as underdogs. Both teams got way too much talent. And so there's no reason this shouldn't be a really close Super Bowl game. So I hope I'm right about that, because it's way more fun to watch a Super Bowl that's a nail biter and goes down to the wire. So that's what I'm really hoping for. And plus, it's good for viewership if it goes down to the wire. So I hope it does. And it really should, because both teams are I think, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, I think both the 49ers and Chiefs are pretty evenly matched. Both of them got really good defenses. Both of them have really good offenses. So it really should. And God, I hope and pray that it's a close Super Bowl game, because those are kind of games that are way more fun to watch. Way more fun to watch. Chiefs have been good for 6 years. Taylor Swift is a big story. You know what's wild about the Taylor Swift and Kelsey story is they're definitely a real couple. So that's cool. I mean, I'm not paying attention to it. I mean, maybe I'm paying that much attention to it, but I mean, but they seem sweet. They seem to really like each other. So both Taylor and the football guy seem to really like each other. So I think his name is Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift. They both seem to be a cool couple. I wish them both luck, because relationships aren't easy. So I would like to see them work at it. I hope their relationship goes all the way to getting married. That'd be cool if Travis Kelsey married Taylor Swift. That'd be awesome. I don't care one way or the other whether they do or not. But if they end up marrying, that'd be cool. That'd be all right. And I'd wish them the best wishes. She will be doing a concert tonight in Japan and flying out on a private jet to catch the game. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was just talking about how I wanted to travel to Japan, but I don't know if I'll ever get to go do that. That's pretty wild. Here, let me put that up there again. I like that comment that Brett put. Brett wrote she will be doing a concert, which means Taylor Swift, in Japan tonight, and then flying out on a private jet to catch the game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Brett, I'm really anticipating a very close game between the Chiefs and 49ers. I hope I'm right. And I'm also looking forward to those very funny Super Bowl commercials that are hilarious. So anyways, Brett, I hope you have make sure you guys check out this channel right here, the Brett Glasgow channel. And My brother Brett, I hope you have an awesome weekend. I hope my audience that's watching this video here, those of you who are watching this live stream right now, I hope you have an awesome weekend. And for those of you who may end up re-watching this live stream, I hope you. The concert is probably over since Japan is ahead of so much. Oh yeah, okay. Because of the time zone, Japan's probably ahead of us. So that's why she can jump on that private jet and go over to the game. Anyways, Brett, I hope you have an awesome weekend, and I hope we get to watch this amazing Super Bowl. Hope it's really close. Anyways, hope Brett has an awesome weekend. Hope Ellie's Adventure has an awesome weekend. Hope my audience has an awesome weekend. I hope everyone in my audience ends up enjoying the Chiefs and 49ers in the Super Bowl. And once again, I'm pulling for the 49ers only because I think the Chiefs have a lot of experience being in the Super Bowl. So that's the main reason I'm pulling for the 49ers. So, anyways, hope y'all have a really, really awesome weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Peace. Cheers. Later, Gators. And once again, I hope you guys are all doing well out there. And I hope everyone has a really awesome weekend. Take care, guys and gals. And I'll talk to you later. Cheers. Peace. Later, Gators. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Later, Gators. Cheers. Peace.